This is sugar-free candy. It sucks. Why? No, but seriously, this is why you should probably buy silver.
Yeah, the title of this video is Why You Must Buy Silver Now. Silver has been going up and up since I've been doing these videos, and certainly in the last couple of years. And there's ups and there's downs, and it seems every time there's a little bit of a down, I see a bunch of articles of people getting bearish all of a sudden on silver. And I have to laugh because there are serious market forces that are in favor of silver long term. And let's talk about those 6 market forces right now. First is China. China is a net importer of silver now. And that's a big change because in 2005, China was exporting, selling over 100 million ounces of silver that they had produced. Now, in 2010, they actually imported 123 million ounces of silver, which is about 14% or so of the world production that is available for anybody to use in a given year. So whenever China does something, you have to pay attention because every 4th person on this planet is Chinese, and as that market and that economy grows, you have to pay attention. You know, when they're looking to gobble up something, it means prices are going up. India as well is buying more and more silver. I mean, traditionally India is a big gold country. Gold jewelry is big in their civilization. But as gold went up and up and up, it went out of the range of a lot of average Indians. So they started buying silver jewelry instead. So they're buying more silver as well. The second reason is a supply-demand mismatch. In the last 10 years, silver production has grown about 2% a year. Yet the demand for it has risen dramatically. You know, a lot of silver today is really mined as a byproduct of copper or zinc or other mines. There are very few pure silver mines that are left in any kind of production capacity. So, you know, when you have supply creeping along and you have demand soaring, I mean, for instance, on a yearly basis, 19% of the silver that is used comes from scrap. There's been a lot of estimates out there, but 19% of scrap silver being used up every year is not sustainable. Over a period of 10 years or so, that's it. So that is definitely a bullish sign. Third, no recycling. Gold, all the gold that has ever been mined, for the most part, is still here. It's constantly recycled because the value is so high that recycling makes a lot of sense. Silver, though, even at this current price, and right now it's at $37.38 US, still doesn't make sense because it's used in very, very small quantities. And so recycling just isn't easy. Most silver that is mined ends up in a landfill somewhere in some form or other. And that's, you know, and so that we won't even talk about recycling until it gets to at least 50. The next is it's just not easy to ramp up production. As I said earlier, there's very few pure silver mines left. And as silver goes up and up and up, if mines want to start devoting more time and energy to finding maybe pure silver reserves, you're still talking 10 years. From the time you find an actual verified silver reserve to the time you actually take the ore out and sell it, that's 10 years. So it's just not easy to ramp up the production. Fifth, new uses for silver. It seems every day they're coming up with new uses. I mean, once upon a time, it was all about photography in the industrial sector, and now we've gone to digital, and so there still is some used in traditional photography, but you know, it's been replaced now. You've got the new hybrid cars use silver in their batteries. Silver's antiseptic properties, as a bactericide, they're now putting it in Band-Aids to kill bacteria. I've also seen manufacturing facilities that are putting silver particles in doorknobs to kill flu viruses. You know, and solar panels, there's just so many uses for industrial silver, and there's constantly more all the time. And that's, you can't help but think that's a bullish sign. And lastly, investment. Silver has traditionally been an investment along with gold, you know, for the last 5,000 years. But we've been setting a lot of records. It's been getting a lot of attention, and every time you use up silver as an investment, that's less that's available in industrial for industrial uses, and that means the price goes up. In January of this year, 6.4 million American Silver Eagles 1 ounce coins were bought, which was a record. 6.4 million. And in February, they set another record, and March is also looking to be another huge month for sales of American Silver Eagles. The mint has had sporadic interruptions where they just couldn't get enough silver blanks to make the various bullion silver coins. The Canadian Mint has had problems getting enough to make their maple leafs. All around the world, there's been problems getting a hold of silver. So, what you've got here is you've got a very slow growing supply, a huge growing demand, and you've got just an awful lot of people wanting to get their hands on this very, very rare metal. And that's bullish. So don't worry about the little short-term dips every now and again. It's a bullish target. Silver's going up and up and up. And take a look below there. You'll see a link to an article on my blog about this and some other articles that you might find interesting. Thanks a lot.
Don't wait. Buy now. Now.